And welcome to yet another review. This time we are at Durdle Door Holiday Park in Dorset. We have a pitch booked, we have a sea view pitch booked. We are going to be looking at the sea a lot. We are going to check in and we're going to head down to the sea now. Did I mention we are having a sea view pitch overlooking the sea with a view on the sea? Well, we have, so let's head there now. So here we are, we have arrived quite late. We've been to the bar and the restaurant for something to eat, and you'll see that tomorrow. Great views here, but in the meantime... So this is Durdle Door Campsite. We are out on the sea view pitches and it's 10 o'clock nearly, so we're going to have a drink, go to bed and enjoy the rest of the sunset. We will see you tomorrow. Good night. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. That is our morning view out the window.
Means that we've gone mad.
Which is a pretty good view to wake up to. So, morning, honey.
Morning.
What did you think of the camp with the sleeping last night? That's not as bad as it looks. We're on a bit of a hill, that's all, because we've only got these normal blocks for the wheels, and a lot of other people have got
Concrete blocks.
a lot of other people have got concrete and chocks, because it is quite a steep hill here. We were warned though, so be prepared. There's 16 pictures along the sea view here. We're right in the middle, and apparently the middle is the worst. The outside ones are the flattest, but it is on a first come first served basis, and we didn't get here till nearly 6 o'clock, so we got left with the runt of the family. But it's fine, when you wake up to these views and we're smack in the middle. And down that end is going to be near the toilets and the car park. Here we've got a car park here. I reckon that end is probably the best end. But we're here, we're enjoying it, we're having our morning tea. So the time is 9 AM and already there are quite a few people arriving to get down to Durdle Door Beach. These ones are here, have been here at least an hour, I think. Also they can enjoy these views, but they must love the beach. Let's go for a site walk. We are going to go into the main site now. You can see all the cars off there in the distance. They do arrive early, as you've seen, and they go at this time of year. The car park shuts at 10 PM at night, so be prepared for that. So we're heading into the park now. We're out on the sea view pitches. This is the main park. These are the pitches. One thing I'm going to say. Yeah. Where's that one there? One thing I will say is that when we were here 4 years ago, it was much better kept. The hedges were nice and trimmed. The facilities were better. You can see some of these hedges are really overgrown. And I'll try and put some pictures in now of, I don't think I've got any video, but I'll try and put some pictures in now of what it was like when we were here last. And you'll see that it was just hedges are so much neater then, but you know, I guess it's been sitting unattended for 3 months and they've just opened up in a frenzy, and maybe they've not had time to sort everything out, but hopefully in the next few weeks they'll get that sorted. So if you don't want to take out one of these touring pictures, you can have one of these glamping pods. I don't think there's much in them, but it's an alternative if you don't have a tourer. Again, we can just look at these hedges and they are quite overgrown. We stayed in one of the two sites opposite. I think it was the one on the right. It was either that one or that one. I think it was that one on the right, but you can see from the hedges how neat they are in that small picture that I put up. And we're just gonna walk back now down the other side. Here's the pictures that I was just referring to. And you can tell from the hedges that they are slightly overgrown, but they're also put hard standing down. It used to be all grass when we came, and they've now turned it into hard standing or into gravel. So perhaps they're going for a more all year round facility where they can hire the pictures out in the winter months when it won't ruin the grass. Let's take a quick walk down to the seafront. And just quickly here you can see the hard standing going down, and also unfortunately some more of the overgrown hedges, but people don't seem to mind. Perhaps they like the privacy. Perhaps they're building them up to make them even more private. Who knows? Let's hope they've got a plan. This Heimer, I think, is a thing I would love to upgrade to if we ever grew out of the VW California. And here we are, back at the entrance to the touring area where we walked in a short while ago. Let's now have a look at the tents and the caravans. And welcome to the tent pictures. We are going to take a quick walk through the pictures and you will see from each side how the setup is. I'm not sure if they're allocated or if it's first come, first take your pick. But this is what it's like. It's really pleasant in amongst the trees, I must admit. You can walk all the way down to the end here, which you'll see in a minute, but I don't think you can get out onto the beach. You have to come back up the way we're walking and go around the touring park, which is where we were a few moments ago. So let's make it down to the end. And here we are. That's the end of the tour, the tent pictures. This is the caravan area that you can rent or I guess own. Very pretty. So we just walked down through the caravans and there's a path ahead of us that takes us out onto the sea view pictures, which is where we're parked. And here we are. That's onto our pictures. So let's take a quick walk up now to the main reception area where there is the shop and the bar. We went into the bar last night. We'll show you a couple of videos of that. And there's not much else to see here really, just the shop and the bar. I'm afraid I didn't get too much of the bar or the shop, but here's the bar. They serve a couple of local ales, a couple of local beers and all your usual favourites. The menu was pretty good. Something for everyone really, and here's me enjoying a nice IPA after a long hard day. Needed that. So here we are in the toilets and showers. They're okay. There's nothing spectacular. I think they've been here for a few years, but they certainly weren't the worst we've ever seen. Here's a few pictures just to confirm that. First time we visited the washing up area though was disappointing. There was 2 out of 4 sinks were blocked and one of the other 2 taps didn't have hot water, but hopefully that was one off because it seemed a little bit better the next day we went in, but still washing machine wasn't working and it just felt a bit old. And here are our thoughts about Durdle Door Campsite. So yeah, as I was saying, a lot of it's quite overgrown, as you can see when we compare it to our last trip here. Sorry, I'm distracted because something's happened on the beach at Durdle Door here, and there's ambulance and the Coast Guard and some other emergency vehicle has just come up the hill, so we're not sure what's going on. Suzanne's gone to find out, or trying to find out. The campsite itself we're not sure about. The views obviously speak for themselves, as you know. But we had a really bad experience earlier at the facilities. You know, the toilet was, sorry, not the toilet, the washing up facilities were horrendous. 2 sinks were blocked. One of the other 2 sinks, hot water tap didn't work. So from what we could tell, only 1 of 4 sinks was working properly, and that is out of well over 100 fixtures here in total that will need to use those sinks. And compared to what it was like when we stayed here 3 years ago, disappointing. I don't think we'd rush back here to stay. We might stay another campsite in the area. It's been good to be able to do things and leave the campervan where it is, but I don't think we'd rush back in a hurry. But there you go. Let's enjoy the last evening we've got before we head home, and enjoy the evening here with these beautiful scenery, the seas, the blue skies, and the peace and quiet that it will be soon once all the cars go. Sorry if I've been distracted, there's just so much going on over here with people leaving and walking and the ambulance and just general movement. So anyway, thanks for watching. You'll see me again. Bye. Thank you for watching as always, and if you like what you've seen, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button and leave any comments and I'll reply to them, and I will see you in the next video.